Good afternoon, everyone. Today I will be explaining my Lab 5 assignment. So basically, we will be starting with the employee structure and the node class. So we assign the employee for as a struct, so that it can be included the first name, last name, the integer value of the age, and the character of the gender, and the calculation of the hourly salary. Basically, the employee holds the details of the individual employee, such as first name, last name, as I said before, and the node structure is a single elemental linked list, as we know from before, which contains the employee data and a pointer to the next node. Okay, and basically the node will be holding where the employee and the pointer to the next node will be. Okay, and then now we'll be entering the employee. Sorry, give me a second. Yeah, now we'll be talking about the employee class construction and the destructor. So the construction initializes the list by setting the head, as you can see here. Okay, to non print, meaning the list will start as empty with nothing given in its print, freeing up each node to prevent memory leaks and prevents the program from ending. Now adding the employees to the list, as you can see from here. Employees are added using the list function, the add employee, as seen in the code, which adds a new node with the given employee details and adds it to the front of the list. The add employee functions as a new node, and initializes is data. Basically, as we said before, as in the first of the code, it will add the first name, last name, age, gender, salary, and the new node, and it will appoint the new node to the next head. Finally, the head will create a new node as seen in the code. Now we'll be going to the sorting algorithms of our code. So basically, as seen in the code, we have multiple sorting methods implemented in the code, so it can sort depending on the employee hourly salary. So basically, let's start with the bubble sort, which basically it means it continuously swaps and adjusts the nodes if they are out of order until the list is sorted. The insertion sort builds the sorted list one node at a time by inserting each node to its correct position. The selection node selects the smallest node and then swaps to the first unsorted node, repeating it until the entire list is sorted. And the quick node basically is just quick. Sorry here. Give me a second. Yeah. And basically the quick sort, it basically divides the list into a recursive sort, and then just quick sorts, to be honest, basically. Okay. And basically the merge sort, it divides it in halves and then sorts it depending on which into the allocated. uh, it basically divides it, and then after sorting it combines them again. And as our last, the heap sort, it converts the list into a binary and sorts it using the heap property. So that I can explain briefly what the sorting system is. Each sorting algorithm is defined as a function to sort the employee based on its hourly. Because as seen in the code, give me a second. Hourly salary. Give me a second. Hourly salary. As you can see in the code, the it basically, for each sorting system, it sorts it depending on from ascending to descending, depending on the salary um, of the given amount. Okay. Now for the menu. So basically, it will include welcome to the sorting algorithm, and then it will ask the user to enter. Let's just show it as running. It will be easier to explain. So basically, it will welcome to our program, and then it will ask the user to select a choice from the menu. So basically in this kind of input it is already given into code what kind of names and ages and last names and the hourly salary that is already given. So basically if you go sort, you can see already it's sorted by the amount of salary that is given. And so that we can loop it, we press Y for the loop, and then we go for the insertion sort. The same thing, it will assign it, and it's technically faster than the bubble because it executes faster. For the selection sort, it selects both of them, and then it's the same thing execution. It only differs in the method of the execution as shown in the code. The quick, the heap sort, sorry, give me a second. As you saw, the heap sort was a little bit delayed than the previous ones. The merge sort, and that's all for the code. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, stay safe, and have a great day.